Digging deeper this morning as the Oregon Department of Transportation is set to receive more than $1.2 billion in funding from the infrastructure bill.
Joining us live this morning to explain more about where that money will go is Travis Bauer. He's Assistant Director of Finance, Revenue, and Compliance at ODOT. Good morning. How are you?
It's great to be here, Ken. Thanks.
Well, that's a lot of money that's coming to the state, and we understand that there may be some shovel-ready projects that you're already looking at in order to direct that money towards. So tell us how some of this money will be spent.
Yeah, it is a lot of money, Ken, and we're really grateful for the action that Congress has taken to invest in Oregon's infrastructure. We're going to see significant infusion of resources over the next several years. It's a 5-year program. And so we're going to have additional investments in bridges, additional investments in sustainable transportation like public transit and electric vehicle charging stations and bicycle and pedestrian paths for folks. So ultimately, in the end, you're going to see that we're going to have a better maintained system. People are going to have more ways to get around, and hopefully we'll be able to take a little bit of a bite out of congestion in the Portland metro area as well.
It sounds like, we're at a time here where we have to be both renovating and maintaining our current infrastructure while also looking ahead, as you mentioned, to things like electric vehicle charging and new greener infrastructure in the future. How do you prioritize what projects are going to happen and what's happening first?
Yeah, absolutely. We are a state that really focuses on fix it first, so keeping the system from deteriorating. We've got some of the best conditions for our roads and bridges of any state in the nation, and yet our bridges are really old. We've got 2,700 bridges on the state highway system, and we're replacing an average of about 3 a year. That means we're on a 900-year replacement cycle. The majority of our bridges are over 50 years old, and that's about the time where you'd normally be replacing them. But because of the limited funding we have to keep them in service for longer. So we're going to be focused a lot on keeping those bridges open to traffic so that they can continue to be used safely by folks across the state. At the same time, we know we're a growing state, and we've got a lot of needs for addressing congestion in the Portland metro region. We've got a lot of needs for more transportation options to help people get around without a car. And so we're going to be looking at ways to balance those investments to make sure that we can keep Oregon moving safely, efficiently, and sustainably.
Do you have any specifics? Are there any big projects that come to the top of your mind right now?
Yeah, certainly we're looking at the opportunity for some of the funding in this bill that would come from discretionary grants from the U.S. Department of Transportation to go to major projects like the I-5 Rose Corridor, which has a little bit of a funding gap, or the Interstate Bridge Replacement Program. Those two projects should really benefit from some of the major programs in the bill that could provide us large grants. So we're going to be working with USDOT to get those projects lined up. We've already heard from them that they think the Rose Corridor is an excellent candidate for the new Reconnecting Communities program that's included in the bill. And so we're going to get those teed up and hopefully bring some additional money back to Oregon.
And one of the things that President Biden has really been touting in this bill is the job creation that's going to come along with a lot of this infrastructure work. Is ODOT going to be hiring for these projects? What should people be looking for?
Yeah, absolutely. We know that transportation is a great economic stimulus, both when you create the jobs as you build the projects, but also when you have a more efficient transportation system that helps keep Oregon moving. So, ODOT partners with the private sector. Almost every one of our projects is built by a private construction company. So we're going to be putting a lot of contracts out on the street, and we're going to be looking to try to find some ways to also diversify that contractor workforce, making sure that women and people of color-owned firms have the opportunity to compete. We're also going to be looking to diversify the workforce. So we got a lot of opportunities here to get money out on the street that will benefit Oregon communities, both in the short run as we build the projects and also in the long run as we help people get around their communities more safely and efficiently.
Travis Bauer from ODOT, thank you for all that information. Good information there. Quickly, is there any deadline for when the money has to be spent?
Yeah, we actually face a deadline every single year that we have to get the federal money out the door or we lose it. That's one of the things that's really pushing us to move very quickly. We've got less than 11 months now to get the first increment of funding out to projects. And so that's one of the things that's going to be pushing us to move very quickly. We're going to work with stakeholders and the Oregon Transportation Commission to make some quick decisions about how to spend this money for the best projects that we can find across the state.
The clock is ticking. Well, we will certainly be following up with you on future projects to come. Travis, thanks for joining us on AM Extra this morning.
You're very welcome.